Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to talk about the ANDI scale, which is the Aggregate Nutrient Density Index, and it comes from Dr. Fuhrman's Eat to Live book. So it's the Nutritarian diet. If you've seen my videos before, you know I talk about nutritarianism a lot. Nutritarianism is a diet based around high nutrient, low calorie foods. And it is important to understand Dr. Fuhrman's health equation first. So his health equation is H equals N over C, which is health equals nutrients over calories. So you want to eat foods that are super high in nutrients, but low in calories. So calories come from our macronutrients, fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, and micronutrients come from things like minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, phytochemicals. So now that we've got the health equation out of the way, I'll talk about the ANDI scale. So when you go to the grocery store and you look at a food label, this only lists a few nutrients, but the ANDI scale takes into account 34 different nutrients. So things like phytochemicals, minerals, vitamins, fiber. I'll actually list a few for you. So we've got calcium, iron, magnesium, vitamin E, vitamin C, thiamine, riboflavin, angiogenesis inhibitors, organosulfides, aromatase inhibitors, resistant starch. So there are a lot more nutrient parameters that they're accounting for in the ANDI scale compared to just your regular food label. So foods are given a score from 0 to 1,000. And like I said, it's based on their nutrient to calorie ratio. So the foods on the top of the list are, you can probably guess, greens. So we've got like kale, collard greens, mustard greens, arugula, spinach, Swiss chard. And then as you go down the list, you see the foods that are the least nutritious based on their calories. So I know I keep saying calories, but it is important to address calorie density when you're comparing foods. So when you're comparing, say, 100 calories of carrots to 100 calories of salmon, you're going to be eating a ton more carrots for 100 calories. So that means you're getting in so many nutrients, right? And then 100 calories of salmon will be a pretty small portion. And you may get some nutrients in there, but you need to also think about the things that you're getting, like IGF-1, protein, saturated fat, cholesterol, mercury. So those animal products are pretty low down on the ANDI scale. Their nutrient to calorie ratio is pretty low. So as you go through this list, you may be surprised to see the difference in some of these ANDI scores for really healthy foods like beans, for example. But it is important on the Nutritarian diet to eat a wide variety of foods. If you try to base your diet around just the highest ANDI scored foods, you will not get enough calories. It's impossible. So yeah, it is important to eat those higher calorie foods. And I've already made a video about the G bombs, which is another really important thing on the Nutritarian diet. So G bomb stands for greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. Those are foods that you should be eating every single day. Some of them do have really high ANDI scores and some of them have lower ones, but the lower scored foods are really beneficial for other reasons. Yeah, you should get a wide variety. Don't just base your diet around really high ANDI scores. If any of you shop in Whole Foods, I think they use the ANDI scale in their store, so you may have seen it before. But I think it's really cool that Dr. Fuhrman has come up with these kind of cool acronyms like G-bombs, a scale like the ANDI scale, and the equation H equals N over C to help us remember these really healthy foods to eat. So that sums up the video. I will post more videos about nutritarianism in the future. See you in the next one.